Hello guys, today I'm bringing you a gameplay of zombies on the map Town on Survival. I like zombies quite a lot, to be fair. It's probably the one I prefer the most on Black Ops 2. I'm not really a fan of the online. I wasn't really with Black Ops 1 either, but zombies I've loved since World at War, so yeah. I was a higher level than that, but obviously I've worked out now that if you don't come on for a certain amount of time, your level goes down, so I'm only like level 3 or 4 now with only the normal skull. So we're going to see how high we can get. Okay. I'm not really a fan of Transit either. I'll probably bring up a gameplay soon, but for the most part it's only really Town, Farm and Bus Depot I like. I like all them. But okay. So round one. Yeah, I don't know. I normally like to conserve as much ammo as I can with a pistol. I normally start off by just shooting 2 bullets and then knife in, and then, you know, try not to spend too much money on weapons until about round 4 or 5 if I can help it, because I like to get perks first. I don't know, I don't think I've played this way this time on this gameplay. I think I've played a bit differently on this gameplay, because I just didn't want to take any risks like I would if I wasn't recording. I think I played it safe on this, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, the fire is, yeah, I don't mind it, but I think it can get quite annoying. It can always definitely get in the way when you're being attacked by a lot of zombies in the later rounds. But I suppose you've got to get used to it, really, haven't you? This follows the Black Ops 1 map Moon, when the nukes are off on Earth, and then I presume that's the reason for all this fire. So, but yeah, as you can see, I just shoot 2 bullets and then get a bit stunned there, and then I just knife. Best way to do it. Some people do 3 or 4, but I think 2 is just enough to get enough points and enough to make sure that your ammo lasts for a while. So, yeah. I think there'll be about 3 or 4 parts of this, because obviously, as far as I know, there's a 15-minute cap. So that's why for people who haven't got a partnership, and I haven't yet got a partnership because I've only just started, so I figured put it up in 15 minutes and then it'll be alright. But yeah. Okay, I shot a bit more that time. Oh yeah, and then with round 2 I normally do about 4 bullets and then knife, because round 2 the health seems to double a little bit. See, I was very close then, and if I'd have gone down then, I wouldn't have been putting this on YouTube, I can assure you. Okay, so as you can see, I've already got 20 bullets left, and I'm in round 2 with the pistol, so that's pretty good. Yeah, sometimes it's weird. Sometimes 4 bullets and a knife kills him, sometimes it doesn't, so weird. I think out of all the maps, Town is probably my favourite, but I've played it the most, so it's probably the one that's getting on my nerves a little bit. But I thought I'd upload it first, as people seem to prefer Town the most, that's why I thought I'd upload it first, and that's what people seem to want to be looking at and watching. Okay, so I think I opened the door to Juggernaut now, I'm not sure. I think I might go straight for the quick revive. Depends. It's always unfortunate when you do that. You knife someone and they drop something, and then you're like, oh. I always hate it as well when the mystery box is in the alleyway that we just avoided, because it's a death trap. But okay, we're now in round 3. So we're on nearly 3,000 points as well. I never normally go for the Galvaknuckles either. Like, some people, they play whereas they go for the Galvaknuckles as quick as they can, and because it lasts until around 14 and they can just get the perks while knifing, well, punching. But I don't really like doing that. Yeah, as you can see, I went straight to the Juggernaut, and I'm waiting to get some more points, and then I'll probably go straight to the Juggernaut. I don't know. I think I do. But I normally do. And yeah, they normally go straight to the Galvaknuckles, but I like doing that. I mean, don't get me wrong, Galvaknuckles are amazing. I really rate them, but I don't know, I feel like perks are more important to do than the Galvaknuckles. I feel like you get the Galvaknuckles if you can, or just get the Galvaknuckles when you're with people more. That's what I seem to do. Okay, I've got Juggernaut now, so I'm alright. I'm in round 3. Already got the Juggernaut, so I can already knife people. But I'm already shooting. I might as well shoot because I've already got the max ammo. So when it gets to round 3, I just sort of tend to forget about conserving ammo and end up wasting the whole clip and then knifing them. So But yeah, this place is quite good to defend as well. I like this place. I think it's quite good. Also, I think this will be the only video I'm going to be doing on town unless people want a second attempt at town. To you guys, but I think I'll only be doing one video on transit, town, farm, and bus depot on my own. I'm not looking to upload any videos of zombies when I'm with people because I think they're just a bit boring, really. Solos when it's interesting, but yeah, if any subscribers or people who watch my videos just want to play with me sometime and maybe put that on YouTube, then I'll be happy to do that. Or they just want to play as zombies, that'll be fine. I'm always up for a game of zombies, so yeah, just let me know. You've seen my gamer tag many times in the videos, Pure Pain 2012, so yeah, drop us a message if you ever want to do that. Okay, so I probably need to go and get Quick Revive and a weapon pretty soon, because around 4 or 5 is when I start to, I don't know, panic and start to feel as if I need to get my ass in gear and sort something out. But I don't know how long you guys think you can last before you need to start trying, but it's around 3 or 4, well 4 or 5 for me. But whenever there's a insta kill, I always like to just knife, even if it's like round 21, I'll just run into a massive crowd and just knife. Can probably get me killed sometimes, but hey, that's just the way I play. I like to get more points as I can. Okay, so I'm going straight for Quick Revive by the looks of it. Pool table is also a really good way to just run around. And I think I'll be getting the mystery box first, yeah. So while that's happening, go straight for the gun. And I got lucky, I got the hammer, which is quite good. A lot of people think it's one of the best guns in the game. I don't personally think it's the best gun in the game, but I think it's probably a very good one. Then I got the M8A1. I really like that gun. Not many people like it, yeah, I know, but I really like it, to be honest. I think it's a really good gun. Quite powerful, to be honest, and I just seem to like burst fire. It controls my fire a little bit more. And I've decided to use the M8 more, as the hammer is probably useful when rape training, so expect to see the M8 for a little bit, for a few rounds. So, okay, we're on round 5 now. Hit sort of milestone, 810 points, and we're probably going to need to start branching out and getting stamina up and speed colour now. I never really bothered with double tap on town, I don't know why, it's always stamina up for me, but on farm it always ends up being double tap, as you'll see in the video of farm that will be coming up in the next few days whenever I finished uploading town. I'll probably get town up as soon as I can, so expect the next video today to be part 2 of this, because yeah, I feel if you're watching something in parts, it's quicker to get the parts up as soon as you can, you know, rather than like, it's different with series where you've got episodes and stuff like that, because that's different, that's a new episode, but when it comes to be parts where we're literally just going to stop in gameplay, and I think I found a really good place to stop it in this one where it's not really that important, but yeah, I think when you're stopping in gameplay you need to be uploading the parts as fast as you can so people can see how it ends out, because there's nothing worse than watching part of something, being really interested in what's going to happen and not finishing it. Yeah, sorry for the dodgy shooting there, I do that quite a lot. It's easier to lock up the zombies as you can see, but it does look a bit weird when you're playing. Okay, so I think we're already down to the hammer, so we're going to have to work on that already, which is quite annoying. The M8, but then we got a max ammo, see? We were quite lucky. So we reload, get the max ammo, reload the M8A1, and begin the shooting again. Oh, and also, I always rebuild the barracks. I don't know why, I just always rebuild barriers, always have to. I don't know why, it just feels like you need to do it. Okay, so we're going to open the door and we're going to get speed cola, because that's probably the top priority over stamina. And then when we get 2000 at any point, we'll get stamina up, and then we'll rock and roll from there. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I'm still doing those barriers. I love them. I think they're really good for points, and they just sort of seem to be able to control your gameplay. The more you run to different windows and do it, the more zombies start to come running at you, and you start to realise where all zombies in the map are, and you can get through them faster. And generally, just leads faster rounds for me, I feel, to be fair, because the worst thing for me is when a round's lasting ages, like, it starts to make me panic a little bit, because I feel as if the round's never going to end and that's where I'm going to lose. So I like to get the rounds over as fast as I can, just to keep moving, just to keep steam rolling, and yeah, get it moving. Yeah, I think oh no, I think we might have just lost ammo there with the M8A1. Didn't see. I was looking at the gameplay too much. But yeah. If we have, that just shows the M8A1 runs out of ammo really fast. But yeah, I think Zombies is definitely quite good this year. I mean, they've had a lot of kind of new features and stuff. I mean, and Easter eggs like the Quick Revive Pro in Transit, and the bank in Town Transit, and the fridge in Farm Transit. So, and the power, the whole way of doing the power takes a lot more thinking and time and effort now, and skill in a way, I suppose, because you have to balance multiple things while not dying. So yeah, I think the next thing we're going to be going for is the Galvaknuckles before we pack a punch, because I don't know, I think we go for them. Well, it depends. I think it might depend on the ammo. And see, when they get the War Machine, I only took it so I could do that again. The War Machine is just an absolute joke of a gun to give. You can't give the War Machine. And we get monkeys, which is always good to have. Monkeys are very good. I've only made the mistake once of taking the EMPs when I've already had the monkeys, and I didn't realise, and I really got annoyed because I ended up losing my monkeys and it got me killed. But that's not on this gameplay, so that's quite lucky. Okay, so as you can see, when I get the War Machine, I just like to ruin it as much as I can, get the ammo out of the way, and focus on different guns really. It's useful just to make crawlers, I suppose. That's probably the only thing it's useful for. And even then it's only lucky because you can't always guarantee that you're going to make a crawler out of the War Machine, because the grenades fly about the place more than they're meant to. They're a bad one at war when they come out of the War Machine. But yeah, so we're doing alright. We're in round 7 already, and I was feeling pretty confident. I think I was in good form. I mean, I never like to upload zombie stuff if well, I've never uploaded zombie stuff, but I never like to play and record zombies if I'm not doing too good. As I think, to be honest, everyone can upload, you know, round 3 or 4 of zombies, but, you know, once you get to around 15, 16, that's when it starts getting fairly impressive to the average person. But, you know, I like to get quite high as much as I can. We got the ray guns. We got the ray gun and the hammer now. Feeling quite lucky. And obviously, I'm going to start using the hammer over the ray gun because the ray gun's useful until round 19. So we're probably going to save it for the later rounds when we're starting to struggle. I think I might pack a punch the hammer before the Galvaknuckles. I can't remember. I do Town quite a lot, so all the gameplay sort of mixed up with me. But as you can see, I mean, it's round 8 and I'm still rebuilding the barracks. I really look like doing the barracks. Feel as if they're good to do, and I feel like I'm the only person who does it. I mean, I'm sure quite a lot of people do it, but when I'm playing with anyone, I seem to be the only person running around the barriers and actually caring about them and getting the points. But I mean, I suppose people don't want to be focusing on 10 points every time, and you could be running around getting all the zombies, getting all the kills, and getting like 100 points every kill or whatever. So, you know, yeah, the fire was probably getting quite annoying at this point, because in the later rounds you're starting to, not panic, but you're starting to speed up your gameplay just to cope with the zombies, and the fire's getting in the way. It can get quite annoying. I feel people get really over annoyed, and here I've sort of skilled the zombies up here. I get really lucky when I'm running through the gaps as well, which is always a nice thing to have. I've been the last person alive in games before, and then people have been like, oh, you're gonna die, you're gonna die. And so they're like, nope, not gonna happen. Boom, 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 straight through the gap. So, you know, I do get quite lucky with that, and I'm thankful for that, really. I've always been quite lucky at dodging and ducking and weaving in and out of the zombies, and I think if that's one left, obviously you're going to need to do that or she's going to die pretty quickly, so yeah, it's good to I get lucky with that. Hopefully I can get lucky on this one as well, in this gameplay, just show you the luck that sometimes I get. I think there is a lucky incident on part 2 that'll be funny to watch, and it's over past that car over there in that little corner that was earlier. Okay, so I pack punched the hammer now, and took it out, and it became the SLDG hammer, and it is pretty powerful. I think we're going to go for the Galvaknuckles next time, and I think I'll probably be coming in round 2 because this video is coming to an end now. But yeah, we're doing quite good. I have a really close counter there. We get past the zombie, we carry money. I didn't see the point in shooting because the hammer doesn't seem to, look how long it takes to kill each zombie, especially in the later rounds, and this is only round like 9, so it's taking a while to kill them. So I like to sometimes get them into hordes so then I'm not wasting too much ammo. But yeah, as you can see, I sort of let it loose here and just started firing anywhere. But in the later rounds you'll definitely see me focus on the hordes much. But okay, thanks for watching guys. Part 2 will be coming up probably today, with part 3 and 4 if it gets to 4 coming the following day, probably tomorrow. And this is my first down. It was really unlucky, to be honest. I thought I'll sort of give up.